My name is Brittany Honeycutt, Honeycutt,
Miss Honeycutt, where do you live, ma'am?
I live in Link City, Texas.
And what do you do?
I am in administration for Chevron.
How long have you been doing that?
A couple months.
Let me ask you to go back now to August and a few months prior to that, in 2019. Did you know Rita Pangalagan?
I did not know her personally. I met her through an ex-boyfriend.
Okay. And so, did you have an occasion to come in contact with her on a regular basis?
After I moved in, yes.
All right, but tell me about moving in.
When I moved in, the agreement was I would pay some rent.
All right, let me back you up just a
Okay,
second.
sorry.
So, who are you moving in with?
It was me and my 2 kids.
Okay. And who are you moving, you and your 2 kids in?
Into Rita Pangalagan's house on Academy Road.
And that's Academy Road?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
All right, great. So, what was the rental agreement on that?
I would pay her some rent just for staying there because it was supposed to be a temporary situation.
How long did you stay, how long did you rent from Rita?
From May of 2019 until August 1st of 2019.
Until August 1st, 2019. So until the Thursday before this.
Yes.
During that time, did you come in contact with Cristina?
Yes, every day.
Tell me about Cristina. How would you describe Cristina?
Christina was obviously disabled, but she was a sweet girl. She was quiet. She kind of watched TV. She played with her toys. She didn't really bother anybody. I mean, you knew she was there, but she was just really quiet.
Tell me, could she walk?
She could not walk.
Could she talk?
She could not talk.
But you could see emotions, I guess. From
Oh yeah, she definitely showed emotions.
Okay. All right. Did you ever take care of Cristina?
There were a couple times where I was asked to watch her for a little bit.
So when you say you were asked, who asked you?
Rita asked me.
Okay. Asked you to watch her?
To watch her, yes.
And how many times was that?
By myself, a couple.
Your Honor, this is subject for our prior.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Proceed.
Thank you. All right, so over the time that you stayed there, you watched her by yourself a couple of times?
Yes.
And what did you have to do to take care of her?
Since it was just a few hours when I had to do it by myself, it was just basically make sure her diaper was clean, make sure she had Kool-Aid in her cup, and that was pretty much it.
Did Rita Pangalagan ever just leave the child with you without asking you to take care of her?
Yes.
And how did that happen?
So there was an incident where there was a Sunday night in July where she had asked me to watch her for just overnight, and I said that was fine. So, I'm sorry, that was not Sunday, that was a Monday.
Okay.
And she came back the next day because I had told her I had to work. So she did come back home that morning, and she told me she was going to be home all day. And when I was ready to go to work, I am so sorry, I got my days mixed up. So when I first watched her the first night, that was an agreement. The next day it was she wasn't going anywhere. And then it was I remember her giving her a bath. I remember her getting ready for bed, and she would close her door, and she did the normal routine. And then I went to bed with my kids because I had to work the next day. And next thing I know, the next morning I woke up, Cristina was in her room trying to get out of the room.
So when Christina's in the room, is she locked in the room?
I don't know if the door was locked, but I know she could not open the door.
Because of the hands?
Yes.
Did Rita, and let me go now, I'm going to go right up until the August when you left. You ended up leaving the Thursday before this event took
Yes.
place, is that correct?
Yes.
Getting pretty close to that time, did you have a discussion with Rita about you babysitting Cristina and whether or not you were able to do that?
Yes.
Please tell us about that.
So she had come up to me and asked me.
All right, I'm going to stop
Oh,
you when you
sorry.
say she.
Oh, sorry. Should I just say her name?
Please.
Okay, sorry. Rita came up to me and had asked me if I could watch her. I had let her know that I had to go into work for a few hours, and she kept asking me over and over. And finally, when the answer didn't change, it was no, obviously, she told me to leave Cristina in my car with the windows down because she does it all the time.
Your Honor, we have that.
Objections overruled.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm sorry, I think you interrupted you. You said you couldn't because you had to go to work.
Yes.
Pick it up from there.
So when I told her the first time, she kept asking me over and over again. And when she realized that the answer was not going to change from no, she had told me that I could still take her and leave her in my car with the windows down. And because she does it all the time. Because she does it all the time.
She being.
Rita.
You see Rita Pangalagan in the courtroom?
Yes, I do. She's right there.
Your Honor, let the record reflect that she's identified the defendant, Rita Pangalagan.
Right there, where?
Oh, right over here in the
What
white
is she wearing?
shirt. It looks like a blue jacket and a white shirt.
It does.
Thank you, Your Honor. No further questions. Thank you,
Okay.
Senator. None, Your Honor.
Mr. Phillips.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Same thing. Rita kicked you out of the house right before all this happened, is that right?
It was more of I was moving. I had already had a house set up.
That's your opinion. She kicked you out of the house because you weren't paying rent and you brought bed bugs into her home. Is that fair to say?
No, sir.
And you also moved your boyfriend into the home with his whole family. Y'all had a very toxic relationship and you were in her home not paying rent, correct?
I do not agree with that, no.
No further.
Nothing else, Your Honor.
Thank you. May step down.
Thank you.